Mizzy on Mac. HS on deck, no meds, my S bake off with gap. Yes.
For bad enough reaction to today's video, we got Lil Dotz from Broadday with their man about bars. Without any further ado, let's get into this one. That feels like my speaker just gained super power.
Yeah. You know what time it is?
Ghosty.
It's the general.
Let me sit up in my
Man
seat.
about bars. And I'm back with one of the coldest link-ups in recent times. From the AG side of Camden over to the Zone. It's Broadday and Lil Dotz.
This beat sounds like it's going to be so flagrantly disrespectful. I had to rewind because the beat itself and Kenny gassing it is really hyping me up.
From the AG side of Camden
With a glass of water.
over to the Zone. It's Broadday and Lil Dotz.
First things first, I ain't good on my fist, so still in it bow or did it dip. I know got my enemies pissed, I'll drill up the place or do a persist. Bulldog Blacks is the man with a plan, can't wait till the let the devil out of the can. It's nothing but drillings from broski land. Look, position or you'll get tagged.
And we're evil sinners, get back cause your broski didn't. He got done up when my ones run up, the whole place turn up, we left him twitch.
So still
From the A, it's the general. Man about bars.
I also need to
And I'm back with one of the coldest link-ups in recent times. From the AG side of Camden over to the Zone.
I'm so
It's
sick.
Broadday and Lil Dotz.
Alright.
first things first, I ain't good on my fist, so still in it bow or did it dip. I know got my enemies pissed.
That reminds me of the Suspect and Too Smoky plugged in when Sus was like on the ride, no torches, ad-libs, best go ching ching bow bow, something like that. Very similar to this.
Block the place or do a persist. Bulldog Blacks is the man with a plan, can't wait till the let the devil out of the can. It's nothing but drillings from broski land. Position or you'll get tagged.
And we're evil sinners, get back cause your broski didn't. He got done up when my ones run up, the whole place turn up, we left him twitching.
Are you hearing that sample of that woman that was singing in the back? There's a reason I sat up in my chair when I heard the tag of the producer. There's a reason, fam. I'm not even fully sat up like I should out of respect for this beat.
Suspect, them and the victim, swing it and drag it like I'm doing fishing. Rex in the kitchen, 4 in the midget, got the cat serving shots while I'm flicking.
My big bro gave me a smack in the head for having 2 hand things under my bed. The other day I broke down a box and says I moved it in 3 days, all in the ends. So sold and I phoned up Fredo, rap don't work, then I'm set.
Shots while I'm flicking.
This
My
flow.
big bro gave me a smack in the head for having 2 hand things under my bed. The other day I broke down a box and says I moved it in 3 days, all in the ends. So sold and I phoned up Fredo, rap don't work, then I'm serving Quelo. I bought Ruby and Rose to hold my flow. Bear man wanna pay my role.
Bear man wanna play my role, they ain't got the racks and play your position. I'm on the A46 at 8 AM on the way to the kittens. The bando's cooking, the 4-5's licking, I'm serving shots, Serena and Williams.
Flow.
I miss him, he got locked for the Smith.
7 shots, Serena and you say Serena and Venus or Serena? Wait, hold on. What did he say?
The kittens, the bando's cooking, the 4-5's licking, I'm serving shots, Serena and Williams. 3 Bulldog.
Serena and William. So obviously her name's Serena Williams, but I think he's talking about like 2 separate nitties. One's called Serena, one's called William. But obviously the bar is like serving shots like you do in set. Fam, this is very cold.
Bear man wanna play my role, they ain't got the racks and play your position. I'm on the A46 at 8 AM on the way to the kittens. The bando's cooking, the 4-5's licking, I'm serving shots, Serena and Williams. 3 Bulldog Blacks, my nigga, I miss him, he got locked for the Smith.
On the phone to labels while I'm in the tea, too much grub in the yard for me to go sleep. Plus I got a box to eat, he gave it on lease. I'm more than a lot for my age, how on earth if I load on my age? No one can ever chat shit to my face. Sexy girl when I know how I taste.
Took a day from Mo, took an AP from 2, they know my thing. Rub my blade and then skid, press the S on my whip, gang shit.
You just say he just robbed people's APs. They're like, I don't even know how much they are. They're at least 6 figures, though.
No one can ever chat shit to my face. Sexy girl when I know how I
At least 5 figures, though. Like, it's at least 5 figures. If I got robbed of an item of clothing or anything that was worth, fam, even 4 figures, I'm stressed. Even 3, like, why am I being robbed in the first? I don't want to get robbed.
Took a day from Mo, took an AP from 2, they know my thing. Rub my blade and then skid, press the S on my whip, gang shit, fantastic beatings. Gonna post the weed in them.
Nah, this guy's cold,
took an
man.
AP from 2, they know my thing. Rub my blade and then skid, press the S on my whip, gang shit, fantastic beatings. When I posted weed, didn't plan this. Jump out, then leave bricks damping. Could've got headshot while you planked it.
On the road stars, I'm an all-star like Kenny. And so me can't get this cream like Ben and Jerry. It's getting hot in here like Nelly.
Look, let it burn like Usher. Cause I don't draw like Chris Tucker. Violate you and
Stars, I'm an all-star like Kenny. And so me can't get this cream like Ben and Jerry. It's getting hot in here like Nelly.
Look, let it burn like Usher. Cause I don't draw like Chris Tucker. Violate you, send shot to his mother. Or I chuck little balls to the blocker.
Getting this paper, Mozart to Ego. Plastic bags, scales, razor. 3F's greasy, rulers take off. Catch me low for chilling in now.
Catch me outside gang mobbing. Heard they're plotting. Cause we shot him. Body dropping. I might just PG step or AG dropped it.
That beat was. I need to hear it again. I need to hear it again.
Shot to his mother, or I chuck little
that whole last bit, I can't lie.
My whip, gang shit, fantastic beatings. When I posted weed, didn't plan this. Jump out, then leave bricks damping. Could've got headshot while you planked it.
On the road stars, I'm an all-star like Kenny. And so me can't get this cream like Ben and Jerry. It's getting hot in here like Nelly.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes. Fam!
Cause I don't draw like Chris Tucker. Violate you, send shot to his mother. Or I chuck little balls to the blocker.
Getting this paper, Mozart to Ego. Plastic bags, scales, razor. 3F's greasy, rulers take off. Catch me low for chilling in now.
Catch me outside gang mobbing. Heard they're plotting. Cause we shot him. Body dropping. I might just PG step or AG dropped it.
Definitely still got some substances in my system. Cause why is this song like hitting my soul today, fam? Kenny Allstar, fam. Alright, part 2. Who produced this one?
Alright, let's go back in. Kenny Allstar.
The dirty Luca load it up, put 2 in his wig and roll him up. Instant death and hold.
What are we doing here today, fam? What are we actually doing here today?
The dirty Luca load it up, put 2 in his wig and roll him up. Instant death and holding up. 37 up in my cup. 10 man beef in the hole of the end. For my dead bros, I ran my skank. I'm not the cat by your mum's yard. I'm not 3 girls with alarms on.
But you ask God questions why, like why them niggas just took my life. Getting kinda caught, let me beach this knife along.
Wait, what did he just say? What did he just say?
Bros, I ran my skank. I'm not the cat by your mum's yard. I'm not 3 girls with alarms on.
But you ask God questions why, like why them niggas just took my life. Getting kinda caught, let me
Did he
beach.
say ask God questions why? Like why them niggas just took my life? Isn't that he's saying that from like the perspective of someone that's like no longer here? Because if he is, that is disgusting.
Knife along, not cry when you die. But pay respect. They don't hear, so they must see death. Close one eye, let me clean and press him. Leave the fuck with stretch mess.
Spent too much days in a rusty trap. The same old nitties making rap. I couldn't even say what I made of crap. Me and Hitman been stretching YOLO. My cover up, not bacon soda. Whatever you do, don't disturb my peace. I'll dash my J's if I see any crease or not. But I hate for the fucking police.
I hate the J cause they lock my brothers. Peace. Suck your mother. I still sling shots like I'm a slingshot. If I the plug, give half my buzz and go. That's bro, my brother. Trying and pack, collapse, done up. I'm in the kitchen, stretching the biscuits. 9:30, let me reload my runner.
I like the Bentley Bentayga. I like the Glock with a laser. I like my bitches thick. The type to swallow my dick. 3 Pooh Shasty. He got everyone thinking they're Shasty. 3 Big Meech. Bro money fast on the beach. Drill up the place to ski. I don't stand one time, I always repeat.
Repeat it, we don't repent. Chef man's head, neck, torso, don't want
That's a
it.
breezy thing to say. Repeat it, we don't repent. That is very nuts.
Dick, 3 Pooh Shasty. He got everyone thinking they're Shasty. 3 Big Meech. Bro money fast on the beach. Drill up the place to ski. I don't stand one time, I always repeat.
Repeat it, we don't repent. Chef man's head, neck, torso, don't want to hear no gas, he's dead. Now blow up the car with pet. I'll drill it for AGB, my brothers, I got their man to the end. Swinging my Rambo, dig out his chest, he tried pay babe and got his ass spleg.
Initial thoughts on that one there, mate. Fam, I haven't even got the words for it. I can't lie. I actually have not got the words for it. I don't know if it's the substances remaining in my system, but that really, I don't even think it is. I can't lie, because the last one was good. The last track I just reacted to was good, but it didn't slap like that. Like the flows were brazy. That bit where they must have been writing it and then they clocked hold and we haven't put any bars in it yet. So then they start talking about my mind's gone blank. Yo, maybe those substances are still there. Fam, what are they saying? There was that section with the bars. I've somehow actually forgotten every single bar in that mini section, but you know the bit I'm talking about. The bit I kept rewinding. And I like that because you can kind of see where their head was at when they were actually in the process of making it. Because a lot of the times I'm thinking, when I'm reacting to songs, like, did they not realise that they actually haven't put like any bars in it? Like, I know that it's drill, and you don't have to, because I guess it doesn't have to contain bars for it to be a drill song. So I kind of hear it's just more of the content you're talking about. But a big part of like traditional drill music, like you put a couple lines in, like, show us how smart you are with writing. But I feel like on this song they definitely got to a point where they were writing it. They were like, hold on, let's put some bars in, and they had that section, which for me elevated it from like a high 9 to, I'm not gonna lie, a 10. This is probably the best Mad About Bars I've heard in a minute since at least Bando's one. This may even, I think this might even surpass it. I can't lie, like, this was a very, very special song. The first part with that Ghosty beat, I mean, anytime you hear Ghosty on the beat, you know you're gonna hear something, as I said, flagrantly disrespectful. Like, if you're into the NBA, you know what a flagrant foul is. Flagrantly disrespectful. But that even for Ghosty's like highest, like when I say high standards, I mean like, in my opinion, he is the, if not him, it's M1 as the greatest, or those two at least, together. It's like in football, you have Ronaldo and Messi. They're the Ronaldo and Messi of drill producers. That's the best way I can put it. They are literally Messi and Ronaldo of drill producers. And for his very high standards, this would be like if Ronaldo was to score 5 goals, like, we've got high standards for you. But even for your high standards, this is a very brazy performance. That beat was very, very crazy. And they did it justice. They absolutely did it justice, because I'm just waiting to stop recording so I can go listen to it again. Would I rate that 1 out of 10? I already said it's a 10 out of 10. Flawless song, absolutely flawless. One of the comments was saying that they're better as a duo, and I think it's really true. The way they set each other up for each line, especially at the end when he said, I don't stab once, I repeat it. And then Lil Dotz bounces off it saying, we repeat it, we don't repent. Like, the way that they just set each other up so perfectly. Like, I don't even see other duos really doing that. That was a very like special like type of performance. Number 8 on trending for music at the moment. I'm sure it must have been even higher upon release, because that, like I said, is a very, very special track. For now, the Versace 1-4, I gotta go steady up somewhat before I head out again. Never rest. I'll be sure to do a follow-up story time. Love to everyone I keep meeting so many of you. It's very crazy. It's very crazy. So thank you so much for the love and support I've been getting this last week. It's very, very fun. Just makes life even more fun than it already is. And if you ever see me in person, just know you can always come up to me, shout me. And if we're in a motive together, it will be very, very fun. But for now, I've been Versace 1-4. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and be back again soon.